Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about the DJI Nano. Here I have mounted it on my chest and we are going to go to Adiyogi to do the testing. My friend Dinesh is going to join us at Nandi Upchar, which is near Nandi Hills, and from there we are going to ride together to Adiyogi. We are going to have both daytime and nighttime footage. I'm also going to show you the DJI Pocket 3 footage and how it looks like versus the Nano, and I'm going to give you a small snippet of how a DSLR looks like at night. So stay tuned and watch the video. In my unboxing video of the Nano, I showed that we could use the hat clip to mount the camera on the chin of the helmet, but then again I tested it for 5 minutes at night and there was too much vibration and it was looking very unstable, so I decided not to put it there. But if you have a chin mount, if you want to mount it on your helmet, then probably it will be better, but it should not keep moving around a lot because of the electronic stabilization. It doesn't look that great at night. Here the Nano is mounted on my chest. I just use the belt of my bag to just clip it with the hat clip, and it works just fine. We are on the Dabaspet highway and we're going to come back on the same route also, and I have footage from Pocket 3 also on the same route, so it will be easier to compare when I come back. So here we are going to Nandi Upchar. My friend would meet me there and then we will ride together. This is the junction from where we get down from the highway and go towards Nandi Hills Road. So we just came down. It just took us 20-25 minutes from Hoskote to this location, so it was pretty fast. I was waiting a little ahead of Nandi Upchar and I called my friend and he came in after 10 minutes, so he joined me here. He is having a Streettriple, very similar sounding like the Daytona. I love that bike. So Triumph 3-cylinder is like really amazing sounding bikes. My friend's bike was low on fuel, so obviously we had to fill up, but in this road it's very difficult to find premium petrol, so he had no choice but to use the regular one here. If you are not into super sports and you don't like the aggressive riding position, then you can always choose Streettriple because the riding posture is really good. You don't have to bend a lot and you have that amazing engine, and even with the stock silencer it sounds really good, so you can always choose this bike as well. Now coming to the footage of the Nano, so here I have chosen 4K 30 frames per second and it's at 10-bit color, normal, not D-Log, and I have set the sharpness, the texture to -1 here, noise reduction to 0. The footage looks good. I see that even if I had put the wide angle lens on my Pocket 3, but this ultra wide looks a little more wider, or even the top part is a little bit more visible, so definitely looks more wider than the Pocket 3. And the image quality, I would let you decide whether the Pocket 3 had a better image quality or this. My point of view, I still would like the Pocket 3 because the footage was very smooth and there was no artificial sharpening or anything. Here it looks a little artificially sharpened, even if I reduce the texture a bit, but I would let you decide because everybody has a different preference, so it depends person to person what they like. And here you have everything in focus. In the Pocket 3 I have heard comments that the front part was not in focus, as in the roads were not in focus but only the bike was in focus. Now that gives a cinematic view, so this is having everything in focus, so it's for you to decide. Now here we have just entered the Adiyogi road and it's around 6 in the evening, so that's why the sky is also kind of turning reddish. So let's see how the ride is as we go uphill. The bump was a little big here, so I slowed down. I had to put both my feet down because I have a pillion and the suspension actually travels farther. So that's the reason you have to go slow or go diagonally on bigger bumps. The roads are now constructed in Adiyogi. Previously we used to have the rough roads, but now it is really smooth. The ride is really good, and in the evening it is more tranquil. So definitely come in the evening around 5:30ish, where the sun is about to go down. You get a beautiful view of Lord Shiva with that backdrop in crimson red color. Here we have just entered the main gate of Adiyogi, and there is a food joint on the right hand side which you are seeing. You get good food here, so you can stop by if you are hungry before you enter the main location. Now here the exhaust is sounding really loud, specifically at lower RPMs around 2700 to 3800. It sounds very loud, and to be really honest, we are both finding it difficult to bear that much noise, because if you're traveling for long and you're sitting very close to the exhaust, you get earache, and for the audience it might be good because they are not hearing it that loud, but for us who are sitting in the bike it's pretty loud, so I might change back to stock exhaust. So yes, that's a bummer, but I think it's too loud for us, even with the DB killer. I've also checked a lot of other exhausts, but I only liked the M4 GP19 because it kind of looked good on the bike, and the other exhaust is the Austin Racing, but that is even louder than the M4 GP19, so I did not go for it. For now I think I will settle down with the stock exhaust and ride a bit, and later if I feel that there is something good which today I am not aware of, then we will see about it. But for now the stock is fine. I think if you rev hard with the stock exhaust, there is good bassy loudness, but at lower speeds where you're cruising, it should not hurt your ears a lot. We did not go down to the parking because I have come here many times, so it was just a ride for us. So we stopped here, and from here you can clearly see Lord Shiva. It is very big. It's looking tiny from here, but it's actually very big when you go close. We took some bike shots, and this was shot from my phone, iPhone 15 Pro. It did not focus a lot, but yeah, it's okay. So we went back up and we halted there for a bit to have some tea and enjoy the evening. We stayed there for some time, just talking and just viewing the whole landscape. We did click some shots with our Pocket 3, my favorite, and you will notice how that looks versus the Nano here. I will not comment how the video looks like from Pocket 3. It's in low light mode, and you let me know how does the footage look from Pocket 3 here. So we are done clicking photos and videos, so we make a move. It is already dark and around 7ish, I assume. Yeah, I cannot see the watch on the speedo, but I think it was around 7 o'clock, and we head out to find a cafe nearby where you could have some food. And now you can start seeing how the Nano looks like at night. So I have changed it to super night mode. In super night mode you don't have a lot of settings to do in terms of texture or noise reduction. I think it is auto set, so I am on super night mode. Notice the vibrations that you are getting. I will show you some footage of the Pocket 3 later, but for now just watch how the Nano looks like. I have not restricted the ISO to 1600 or 3200. It's on auto mode and in super night mode, so you let me know how it looks. We are exiting the main entrance of Adiyogi here, and we're going to go to a cafe called Kennedia Blue, and it's around 7 minutes from here and on the highway, so we'll stop there for a bit and have some food. This particular shot was taken from Pocket 3 again. I did not use the Nano or my mobile. I intentionally was using the Pocket 3 to give you a comparison of how it looks like at night, because no matter which camera you buy, if you really want to put them under stress test, it has to be in low light condition. And if you are on a bike ride, then there is a lot of vibration that happens that even puts it under a lot of stress versus normal shooting by walking. So yes, let's see. So we stayed there for almost 45 minutes, and after that it was already getting late. It was 8 o'clock and we had to make a move because it would take at least 2 hours for me to reach home, because I have to reach Hoskote and then from there to Arthur. So we made a move, and on the way I will show you the highway shots of double sped highway where I had the Pocket 3 shots also, and you can compare exact same location and see how it looks like on the Nano and on the Pocket 3. Notice the Nano display where I put a pointer, how it looks like, and watch how it changes automatically. There you go, it changed, and this was happening continuously. So some AI thing is happening here, I don't know what that is. At night you are at slow shutter and you can see the amount of distortion in the images. Specifically look at the lights. This was not at all there in the DJI Pocket 3 because it was using the real gimbal. It was not electronically stabilized. So even at low light and low shutter speed, there was absolutely no shake that we are seeing here in the Nano. I have selected this part of the ride to compare with the Pocket 3 because I have exact same footage of this location. So watch carefully how the Nano looks like at this location, and we'll see how the Pocket 3 looks like. So here is the footage from the Pocket 3. Notice few important things like the vibration of the lights, the whole image stabilization, the low light quality and noise, and you can see for yourself. You can go back and check the Nano video and come back again here to see how each of these look like. In this part I moved the Nano from my chest to the fork stem mount to just get a different view of myself as we usually get on a 360 camera, and this is how it is. It is in super. Here I changed from super night mode to normal mode and did my own settings with a lower shutter and noise reduction and texture. It is a little bit more wider because when you use the super night mode it zooms in a bit, but if you are on normal mode the ultra wide works good. So I feel this normal video looks better than the super night mode. When your Nano camera is detached from the screen and you have connected your DJI mic, then you cannot view your video on the display. It only connects to the mic or the display, but not both together. If you want the DJI mic to be used, then you have to connect it to the main unit, right? And it will only show your display if the Nano is connected to the main unit. If the Nano is not connected to the main unit, you cannot see the display. Plus, if you are trying to only get the camera and shoot, you can shoot only with the camera without the display, but it will not connect to your DJI mic. So it will only record from the camera's mic. So that's also a bummer. This is a footage from a DSLR Sony a7 IV and Sony 50mm. Look at the quality of the image at low light. Absolutely no noise. I know we cannot compare it to the professional level equipment, but this is just a benchmark of how a low light image should look like. So guys, that's all for today. Thanks for watching and staying back this long, but I wanted to give you a detailed review of how the Nano performed in the field, and you can take your decision what exactly works for you. Thank you and have a good rest of the day.